Have you ever heard a question so painful that you couldn't even answer? When I was a kid, I was living a perfect life. My parents owned a 13-acre farm, and I spent my days running through the fields, climbing the trees, and playing with the animals all day and every day. My dad was always there teaching me how to ride my bike, how to fish, even how to whistle with my fingers. At night, he'd sit on the porch with me pointing at the stars, telling me stories about the universe. Back then, I thought nothing would ever change. But when I turned 11, everything changed. My parents divorced. The farm, the laughter, everything disappeared overnight. My dad packed his things and left. Now he wasn't there to help me, to make me breakfast, or to help me with my homework. At first, I waited by the window, thinking he'd come back, but days turned to weeks, and eventually I stopped waiting. It's not like he never tried. He tried his best. He called me in his free time, sent letters to me, and picked me up when he could. But it wasn't like before, because now every time he spoke with me, the conversations felt shorter, and the silences felt heavier. Every time he dropped me back home, I could see the hesitation on his face. It felt like he wanted to say something but never did. Years passed, and we never talked about it. I grew up, and eventually I moved on. But last year I went to visit him. We were sitting outside on his porch, and there were crickets humming in the distance. It was really quiet, and I could tell he wanted to say something, but he couldn't. Then after a long pause, he finally looked at me and asked me if he could ask me a question. I nodded, and then he said something that I will never forget. He asked me, was I a good dad? I hugged him and said yes while crying my eyes out.